What's up? I want to say greetings. My name is Aya. I'm a feminine mystic, and I am not here to take any of this seriously, and I hope you don't either, because none of this is real, yet it's got realness in it. So that we can participate in the sensations and the feelings of aliveness at different, points of creation. And today I'm going to be channeling wisdom like I usually do, but I'm going to allow the name that have come to me to come out to the surface, um, really for y'all, not necessarily for me. I am always channeling a group of goddess energies, which is oneness anyway. And we came up, well, the God is what came to me. And that came to me a long time ago, like the goddess, but God is. And I was fishing around for what they wanted me to speak on, and what came so easily is I am the way, the truth, and the life, which is something that hit me like a ton of soft, pillowy clouds while I was meditating. But it hit me in my ushandando, like in the Holy Spirit type way, where finally I got it and I understood what that means for real. I've been starting to understand a lot of what the wisdom that Yeshua taught, and that's in the Bible. But today we're going to, and other religious or world religious texts. But today we're going to speak on I am the way, the truth, and I am the life. And so I'm kind of nervous about intentionally channeling these energies on live. I feel like I have performance anxiety, so I'm not going to lie, because usually I get into this mode naturally, like before I do sessions with people, or it just comes to me. So give me a second. If you're watching this back, you can also participate in the moment, because you're co-creating with the fullness of all that is in this moment that's drawing you to this channel. Okay. Greetings, greetings, and more greetings. We are one consciousness, the goddess. And we are with this channel all of the time. We've been with her since she was born, and we've watched her grow. And we are so very proud of the way that she has handled all of her challenges. And she is an example of grace, love, goddesshood. She, like you, struggles with enjoyment, enjoying, enjoy. The way, the truth, and the life. My sweet essence is you choosing you choosing you. The reason why she is allowing us to come through is because this is something that she's learning, that what's most easiest to her is the direction she should go in. Channeling wisdom, love, goddess energy comes very, very natural to her. So natural to this channel that she can't believe that this is what she's just supposed to just do. Meditate, share what naturally comes up. She can't really believe it. But as she does, she will find, just like you will find, that her life will get better in exponential increments really quickly, like in a day, in a minute, in an hour. Choosing yourself means, and it feels like, you feeling into a knowing that I'd rather do this over this. What does that feel like? If you have a job you don't like, you know what it feels like when you shouldn't be someplace you don't want to be. And you also know what it feels like when you're doing something that you absolutely want to do. The energy in the middle, where you have a choice of which one you want to do and where you want to put your focus. We want to assist you in letting go of focusing on the point of attraction where you are making this decision second by second, like you're watching and to see if it's worth you putting yourself first every second. It's like, if I choose me and God, my intuition, the Holy Spirit, my spirit team, the ancestors don't give me what I want this exact second, this exact moment, today, right now, if I don't see it appear, then I'm just going to scurry back into my old ways, because that's where I know I have, quote unquote, security. When security is in what you put your focus into consistently. If you gave yourself half a chance, if you chose yourself over the false sense of security that you have had in a 3D for too long, you've thought that you have to struggle and suffer in order to receive your daily bread, your daily love, your daily support, your daily validation, or whichever other idols you are putting before yourself. Your true self is the way, the truth, and the life. It is the gentleness, the comfort, but you have to choose it over and over again. You will and are given opportunities to do so all of the time. Choose yourself. It's not going to kill the people around you to not always get their way when it comes to you. And it's not going to kill you, take you off of this planet, take away your light, take your last breath, to not be the one that feels validated for pleasing every single last person within a 50-mile radius of your energy. Let it go. It's impossible. Let it go. Release the resistance. Let it go. It's okay. You might kick, scream, grieve, mourn. You may relapse or go through withdrawal symptoms from a case of codependencies at different levels. All of you have done tremendous work. All of you, we are very proud. As your cosmic mothers, we are very proud. We couldn't be prouder of who you've become and how hard you fought to be and get to the place you've gotten to this far. Now it's time for you to step it up every day, little by little. You're not going to know each step. Living in the moment is just that, living in the moment. When the scripture says, give us this day our daily bread, it means it. That doesn't mean that you won't have an abundance and that you're not abundant of whatever you need at any given time. It doesn't mean that you'll be impoverished. You can never be impoverished because that's an illusion. See, you have to know the differences between these energies and know what is God, what is the God is, and what is not. Poverty, the sensation of struggle, has nothing to do with who you really are. See, you are the abundance. The way, the truth, and the life is you and only you. You choosing yourself is choosing abundance. It's a spiritual practice. Do you get what we're laying out for you? So every day, every moment, you decide to do what comes most naturally to you in the moment, and that's what you're supposed to be doing. And then that will lead you to the next and the next. That is, give us this day our daily bread. Do you get it? Can you feel it? Because that's what's most important. You are a feeling being. You are a sensational being. If something doesn't feel right, then you don't really enjoy it, right? But you've been trained to participate in energies that don't feel right to you so much that you feel like that's life. And some people will say, oh, that's life. Get over it. Stop your belly aching. And you have those internalized voices inside of you, and it's time for you to stop letting them win. Over time, we always encourage love, patience, compassion, self-compassion. It's all about you. Contrary to what you've been taught. This channel today, she's been healed. Well, she's always healing every day, deeply, deeply healing. But today, we showed her what her core fears were to deal with for the day. Core wounds here. That she's an evil person for being in the light, for shining her light, for being the one that's receiving goodness. We've shown her through the oracle of dragons circling a mountain that these people, these beings are missing an intricate truth and fact of creation, a law of creation, that whatever they think, speak, and do is the reason why they are where they're at in the moment. So when people are looking at you, like you in your light are the reason and why they're not receiving any light in the moment right now. And it justifies their attitude with you. Know that that's false. They're in a falsehood. That's part of their ignorance. And it's time for you in this channel to wake up to the fact that you don't owe any of the dragons that are circling the same mountain over and over again any of your attention anymore. You paying attention to people paying attention to you draws you into not being in the energy of I am the way, the truth, and the life, and give us this day our daily bread with ease. With ease. Have you noticed that God loves you so much? The goddess loves you so very much, loves you so much that even if you are deciding to choose to focus your energies where you believe that if you're not struggling, if something isn't painful, then you're undeserving of love, life, food, shelter, clothing, friendship, kindness, you name it. You name it. That God still provides daily for you. And that you still have things to be grateful for. But when you're not enjoying your sensations, it's hard to be grateful. It's hard to be grateful, isn't it? It's hard to find something to be grateful if you are begrudging going in a certain direction on a daily. It's like, oh, I have to. You don't have to. Join the 15 days of meditation for 15 and meditate for 15 minutes a day, or on the 15th, or join this channel, ajaaya, daily on YouTube, and keep following along for your sake. If you are not in the habit of being in alignment with yourself, it takes practice. And it's you're getting into alignment with. Another lesson that she is learning, that she learned today. Hmm. 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 I'm sorry, guys, but I kind of had to come out of it. I had to come out of it because, no. Even though like channeling feels natural and peaceful, I'm still worried about like what people think and stuff in the back of my mind. I'm not gonna lie, still that's there. And then like my own judgments in general of like my journey, my process, who I am, what this all is, what this all means, and what it looks like to other people. Just kind of like thinking about like friends who might see this, or I'm wondering. I'm like, is this crazy? Not truly to me. It's not. It really isn't. And that message is like near and dear to my heart too. As I'm saying these things, it's like touching to me emotionally. I want to cry. It's very healing um, to live in these energies. And like while I'm channeling, if I'm having like issues on the inside, they're like, it's okay. It's okay. They're like, it's okay, baby. It feels like grandmother, goddess type energy, just very loving, very comforting, but also very wise, um, and a lot of strength, a lot of like feminine strength, feminine power that I feel. I'm sorry, I lost like contact, and I tried to regain it, but I was thinking too much. I started thinking more so than anything. But I did want to pull a few cards to see what came out. Okay. I want to burn some incense. All right, so let's see what comes out with these cards with I am the way, the truth, and the life. I will be showing up daily. In my shorts, just showing meditation to draw more people into the habit of meditating 15 minutes a day, and just how much that changed my life. It changed my consciousness. I know what peace feels like, and I am getting more confident in choosing myself. And just taking those leaps of faith in order to know that you know that you know something, like I am the way, I am the truth, I am the life. You have to live it. You have to practice it. And what that means to me now is that me, like whatever it is I want to do, I can be confident in it. Whatever it is that's right for me, I can be confident in it. Whatever comes up in the moment for me to think or say or be or feel, I can just be myself because I am the way, I am the truth, and I am the life. Like, I can just be me, and that's enough. And when that hit me when I was meditating, that was a really great awakening and understanding within the cells of my being. Like, it was like eureka, it hit inside of me. And now I say it to myself all the time. Whenever I start being tempted to get out of alignment because of what I see with my eyes, I say to myself, I am the way, I am the truth, and I am the life. I also have been asking myself, are you the I am that I am? Are you the I am that I am? And that has been like really healing. That's been very healing. All right, so what came out first is your solar plexus here. Okay, you have your solar plexus. Which is your center for your inner confidence. Be authentic. I am the way, I am the truth, I am the life. True. That's what I was just saying. It's like being confident in your way, in your truth, in your life. That life is here for you, it's not against you. It's not here for you to struggle. And sleep by the trees. A lot of your authentic self really just wants to relax and deeply connect to Mother Earth and Mother Nature. For some reason, I'm seeing this full moon. It's a full moon right now, even though I don't really follow the moon cycles. Some of you guys do. It's coming together. Yeah, so the message that I'm getting from that is like each step you take is part of the tapestry of what you're manifesting in your life, and not judging like every little thing you do, because it's all part of the process. It's like I'm dreading my hair, and sometimes it's frustrating because it seems like I don't have control over, even if I try to style it, it does what it wants, right? But it's part of the process, and I'll get the length and the thickness and the texture that I would like to see over time. It's all coming together. Whatever it is, somebody's trying to lose weight, you know, every little thing you do is part of the process. So love up on it. Be confident in that what you're saying, doing, being, feeling, what you're participating in, the steps you're taking, the rest, the meditation, the healing, the walks, the getting your hair dyed, or however it is spirit is calling for you to be the way, the truth, and the life is enough. So, social shaman. So, some of you are sent here to be a leader in the community, and to be an example, really, of how to heal and to be true to yourself, to be your authentic self, and that it's okay to be yourself, that you can like rise above like all of the naysayers, or it's like it won't even matter to you. This person is in their bag, in their confidence, and they are in their element. And then you have other people who love that about you. So be authentic is a card about people not really enjoying you being yourself, and you wanting to be away from those people, you know. Um, but have the social shaman right underneath that as like you coming out of the castle, coming down with the people, going through a healing process of no longer needing their validation in order for you to be happy with yourself. That's what's coming together. Pleasures you like. And that's interesting that that's underneath, which is the sacral chakra. That's underneath sleeping by the trees. All right. So some of you need to trust in whatever it is and trust that whatever it is you want to do is the next right step, is what I'm getting. Do what you want to do. Stop being afraid to do what you want to do. It's like you need money, okay, and you ask for it, right? And just know that the beginning is in the end. Like the alpha is the omega, and the omega is the alpha. And so if you pray and say, God, I am the precipitation of money in my hands right now, and then your spirit and your soul, you get a prompt, inspiration to go sleep by some trees. Trust that that's the next step in everything coming together, and that you can trust that process, and that you being authentic to that is part of you receiving the money that you know is yours. Okay? Breadcrumbs. So you'll be getting signs, signals. Maybe this is about picking up little pieces of money along the way to receiving what it is that you ask for. Like whatever you ask, this is right underneath It's all coming together. Breadcrumbs. Interesting. This is both about like pieces of the puzzle showing itself before the actual full manifestation. Okay. And then a new home comes after that. Interesting. Breadcrumbs. So some of you have maybe literally been asking for money to move into a new place or to travel to a new place, to do something new, or for information on how to. I also look at the new home as like the body, creating a new energetic body, because you are the way, the truth, and the life. You are the life. You are the home. New home. Comfort. So all the comforts that you're looking for and that you want are in you pleasing yourself, okay? You making yourself happy. And then it's interesting that it ends as old as dinosaur eggs. Let's see why that is. It's not all going to be not messy. It's like the messiness is part of the process as well. So sometimes what you like, what you want may show up, and it looks like you will still want to tweak your manifestation, or your ego may still get in the way. Some old issues, some old baggage that's really old and outdated. Pleasures, as old as dinosaur eggs. Why is that showing up? As old as dinosaurs' eggs. Fidelity. That's another picture of a dog here. Maybe this is saying that maybe old friends from past lives or something, ancient friends, are showing up in your energy, or you'll be meeting up with, like, it'll might look like a new friend or a new home, but it might be energies from past lives. And then this thief energy is coming out. Let's see why the thief energy is out with next to fidelity. It looks like maybe somebody that you're loyal to that may not be loyal to you. Thief. As old as dinosaur eggs, fidelity, and thief. So we have this angel 67, ajaaya, God, the pleasure of man's children, transformation, gives consolation in adversity. So part of you living in the energies and the pleasures that you like, and for everything all to come together, it is about you maybe leaving behind people that you're loyal to, but still your joy, your like kind of nag at your happiness. They're not, you want them to be the type of people that make you happy, that bring you joy, but in all actuality, they take away from your energy. They take away from your joy. I'm seeing this angel holding this urn, and it's poured out. It's empty. Not looking for validation, because dogs look for a lot of validation from other people. Not looking from your validation from energies that are as old as dinosaur eggs anymore. The lesson that that they wanted to share through me was just that, like not trying to get energy from people that don't pour into me the way I pour into them, and understanding that the joy that I want to give to other people. Sometimes you want to pick up the phone and call people and give them love and encouragement. That's your light. That's your energy. You are that light and that love that you're giving away. It's kind of like you're stealing from yourself. When you give away your energy and you're not even like enjoying it, you're doing that to yourself. That just came to me. And I know, especially light beings, healers, you want to be able to be there for people in a way that other people weren't there for you. But the only way for you to get that energy, because there's no one else like you, other people's validation does not equal the type of love that you have to offer. You know how people should be ever so honored to be in your presence. But so are you, though. And a lot of times, light beings don't even feel their own energy. It's like everybody else gets the pleasure of receiving your light and being in your love, but you. It's like the dragons that we were talking about earlier, swirling around the mountain. All of this stuff is in my subconscious mind, and it's really hard to hold on to it. So even while I'm talking about it, it slips away. The dragons that are on swirling around the mountain. This angel 30, Oma El, the patient God, it says, fertility and multiplicity protects against despair and helps one be patient. So it's really despairing to feel like your energy is being thieved, you know? But like I was saying before, most light beings don't get to feel their own energy, their own loving, like that energy, that joy, that smile you give to other people. That's your energy. That's you. So it's yours. So if you can, like, okay, so I was laying down and I was thinking about this, meditating on this, and it was being downloaded to me anyway. And what I do with these energies is I kind of like felt into it. I felt like all the love and joy that I would like to give to other people. And I felt how good that feels to be in that energy. And it's the reason why I love giving it. I want to make other people feel good, right? But if you're looking for validation for it, it's you stealing from yourself at that point. And why is that? I wonder. That patient card is about you being patient with how fast or slow things are going. when it comes to what your eyes can see. If you give this love to yourself consistently, which is what needs to happen in order for you to turn the tide and then stay put in that energy. You just have to make a decision that you're going to be patient with this process, that you're going to be patient with getting into the proper receiving mode. You can't keep giving from an empty cup. You can't keep giving from this empty cup here. Feeling bad all the time within yourself, but you're doing the right things though. Stop doing the right things. Stop doing the right things and do what the pleasures you like to do. There's no judgment in this. It's like, stop judging yourself for pleasing yourself. There's no judgment in making yourself happy here. You're not a bad person. And if other people have placed those beliefs inside of you, that's manipulation, just so that they can keep getting that beautiful, pure, gorgeous, sunny energy in your solar plexus. That inner confidence that you naturally have, that's you being authentic. When you start being in despair, that's not the real you. That's when you need to rest, relax, go sleep by the trees. When you start feeling that heaviness, that despair, which is the energy of illusion and lack. Lack is an illusion. If you are the way, the truth, and the life, then you are the abundance. You're not going anywhere looking for it. You don't need anything from anyone. You can just practice being in that energy, and that energy will multiply on itself. But that takes patience. That takes patience. It didn't like happen overnight that you got into this energy to where you're fighting yourself so much. It took time. It took people brainwashing you. It took people repeatedly taking things away from you to make you feel like you're going to lose something if you choose yourself. So you got into the habit of abandoning the pleasures you like and giving the pleasures of life, of your life force energy, to other people. And it feels like they're stealing from you, but you're really taking away from yourself by not, turning that joy, feeling that joy in your own body, in the own self. Anytime you want to pick up the phone, it gives somebody some joy and some encouragement. Stop, pause, seeing my eyes in the window. Hey, beautiful. And give that light to yourself. And it's like, I'm feeling good. I want to give some good energy to people. And then notice how good you're feeling. It's like, ooh, do I want to potentially, douse this joy by giving it out to someone who probably doesn't appreciate it and doesn't even realize that I'm giving it to them? That's the ignorance of some of the dragons. They don't even realize what they're receiving, but they know that they feel good when you are around, when you talk to them, when you give to them, when they have your attention. But they don't understand the concept of cause and effect, give and take necessarily. But they're receiving more than you from you. Okay. I really enjoyed this message. It was very light. I will see you guys again soon. I love you very much. I hope you have a good night. Peace.